Hello and welcome, my name is Richard Clark, and on this video I'd like to explain a healing technique that I've developed to help people who suffer with asthma, allergies and hay fever. I ought to say right from the start, I'm not a doctor, I'm not medically trained. I practice alternative therapies and I create my own methods, and when I find something that's quite effective I like to video it and put it on YouTube or some other video sharing site so that people can try for themselves and hopefully get some benefit. But again, I'm not a doctor. If you are having problems you should see a doctor first, and what I'm explaining here shouldn't replace any medical treatment that you're having. It can work with other treatments but not in place of. Having said that, you shouldn't have any problems at all. It's safe on its own, you won't have any side effects, and it all works fine with other things. You won't get any conflicts. Okay, so how does it work? You'll need two things. These batteries, if you've seen other videos of mine, you'll know that I use these batteries, and I use these 3-volt round flat batteries that go in computers and watches. This make I tend to use because I can buy two for £3 in the UK, so they're cheap and they're what I need. But if you can find others that are around the 3-volt mark, that's fine. You'll need 4 batteries, not 4 packs, 4 batteries. And you'll need some antibacterial hand wash. I use this one, I bought from Sainsbury's. It's 70p, it's cheap, and it hasn't got any additives in it. It's for sensitive skins and stuff, because I like to keep all the extras out. I just like to use the main ingredients. Okay, so it's antibacterial hand wash you'll need. You'll also need some plastic bags. I use some clear ones, these clear plastic bags. But again, any that are readily available and thin. Don't use any thick ones if you can avoid it. You need some sellotape for holding the materials on your skin. And the method I'm going to show you will go onto the legs, the outsides of the legs, the calves, and it will stay on for a number of hours, up to about 6. So once you put them on, you can, if you're wearing jeans or whatever, just cover over the materials and just carry on with your normal life. You needn't worry about them, they won't get in the way. Just be careful you don't disturb them. As I say, the materials go on for up to 6 hours, and they can make you tired, they can make you drowsy. So when they go on, be careful just to see how you work with them and how you react to them. Okay, get some batteries. Use the side, these ones have got writing on the back. So with the side with the writing on the back, place 2 on a piece of sellotape like that. So the written side is to the sellotape and the other side, the unwritten side, goes to the skin. And then tape the batteries to the outside of your legs. I'll be showing you in a little while how to put them on your arms for the next session, but this one, they go on the outside of the legs, midway between the knee and the ankle, about mid-calf like that. Okay. Get the antiseptic and put a small amount in one corner of the bag so that it's concentrated, it's not all throughout the bag. Put a small amount in the bag. Like so. Tie the bag, knot it. So you've just got a small amount of the antiseptic hand wash in the corner, like that. Then you cut. I usually trim off the excess plastic just to make it easier to work with. Right, so get some of the sellotape, get a piece of sellotape and tape the antiseptic hand wash over the batteries, so it's in contact with the batteries. over the top. You can use more sellotape if you want, just to hold it in place. It makes no difference. So you've got batteries, 2 batteries, and antiseptic hand wash over the top. Do the same on the other leg. I've already put them on to save time, so it's on the other leg. And the way it works is the energy from the batteries combines with the antiseptic, and it helps to flush out the condition. It's as simple as that. There's no sort of deep technique to it. It flushes out the problem. Sometimes when the thing is coming out of the body, you can, like if you've got asthma, it can feel like you're having an asthma attack. So if that's the case, you can either stop using it, or if you carry on, it'll pass. You needn't worry, it'll pass, but you could keep your inhalers handy to help get you through it. I'm not saying this happens all the time, but I have seen it. Okay, leave them on for about 6 hours, up to 6 hours. As I say, once they're on, you can go about your daily life. You needn't worry about them. Just watch out for drowsiness. I have had people say they do get drowsy. And then take them off. Now then, what happens next? Now, I would normally use this technique about 5 times. 5 times would be usual, once a week. So the next week, you would take the batteries, you wouldn't put them on the legs, you would take the batteries and the antiseptic hand wash, antibacterial hand wash, and place them on the outside of the forearms. Okay, so they go on the outside of the forearms like that. So you take 2 batteries. I use 2 batteries. Some people, they might find it a bit strong, so you can just use 1 battery if you find it strong. But I find that 2 on each limb does flush out the problem quite well. So you take 2 on one arm with antiseptic hand wash over the top, exactly the same as the legs, exactly the same, and 2 on the other side, like that. So 1 week you do the legs, next week you do the outside of the forearms, the next week you do the inside of the forearms, exactly the same, 2 batteries taped to the inside of the forearms with antiseptic hand wash taped over the top, just the same as the legs as I've shown. It's very, very simple, easy, safe and effective, both sides, and leave them on again for up to 6 hours. You can wear long sleeve tops just to cover them up, so unless you're at home all day, nobody would even know you're using them. Okay. Now you can, if you want to buy more batteries, do the arms and the legs together. Okay, there's no reason why you shouldn't, but it's quite a powerful effect. Okay, but as I say, there's no reason why you shouldn't do it, so if you want to, please go ahead. That covers 3. On the fourth week you can go back to the legs, and on the 5th week you can go back to the outside of the arms. Okay, feel free to vary it. These are just guidelines. If you want to use the arms and legs in a different order, take the materials to the arms and legs in a different order to what I've said, please feel free. Okay, I think that's it. I can be reached on richardclark1@gmail.com if you have any questions or you want to tell me anything. I've posted other videos in relationship to these kind of healing methods, using the batteries, combining with other materials, which I find is very interesting stuff. It is very interesting. The trick is to find the right material for the condition that the person has got. Collagen, I use collagen a lot, but as I say, I've got other videos. It's all free, there's nothing to pay, you only have to buy the materials, which I try and simplify the method as cheap as I can, as simply as I can, to make it as cheap as I can. Okay, thank you very much for listening to this. I do hope you get some benefit, and good luck. Right, thank you very much. Bye.